twin sister.
Oh.
Yes. Fabulous twin sister.
Thank you, thank you.
She's a professional makeup artist, so basically since she came to visit me for Christmas, I decided to use her as much as I could. So today she's doing this makeup and this hair on me. So if that's something that you would like to see, she's going to give us like kind of a tutorial.
Yes.
Basically we are using only things that I have and that she just gave me on my Christmas presents.
Mm-hmm.
So she basically is going to explain how to use them and some tricks and tips.
Something is vibrating.
Yeah. Reality check. Sim, estás neste momento a aparecer na gravação do meu vídeo do YouTube.
Mas já que o vídeo já está estragado, podes cá aparecer. E aparece com a tua árvore de Natal na cabeça. Anda cá.
Não muito cedo. Não. So, back to the video. Part 2. Take 2. So let's start again.
Yes.
So yeah, I was just saying that my sister is going to do this look on me. If that's something that you would like to see, please keep watching. Before we continue, I'll give you her links down below, like her Instagram and Facebook. That's like what she uses the most.
Yeah.
Where you can see a lot of her work and a little bit into her personal life as well. Our beautiful cats.
Yes.
That I miss so much. But yeah, you can see all her work there, so definitely go check her out. Yeah, obviously, like if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe in this corner over there.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's
start!
Yeah, let's jump straight right to it. Yay! Yeah.
So, what do you normally use on the skin? The primer, foundation, concealer?
So yeah, I already did like the serum,
Okay.
and then I did the moisturizing thing. Yeah.
It's really important. After that, I think, if you don't mind, let's start with the skin. It's our base for really beautiful makeup. So let's try the primer. You have hydrating primer, right?
Yeah.
Normally, I just put a few pearls. Let me see if it comes off. Maybe not. Let me see. Is it something wrong with this?
I haven't used it for a long time.
So probably we can use a CC cream then.
Step 1, erase it. No, step 1.
So let's do a CC cream from Yves Saint Laurent, okay? My sister has
Plan B.
Plan B, yes. You have a more yellow skin tone in some areas. So with the rosy color, it will give like a more blushed effect. Gives a glow and a youthful look, okay, to the skin.
Can you just show them like what you're using? So let's try to do a close-up in this part now.
It has sun protection and the texture is like a cream. So
that's
really nice. I don't put that much because when you put too much product on the skin, it looks a little bit tired. The skin starts to lose a little bit of that youthful effect. The CC cream basically just helps to conceal some areas, so you don't have to put as much foundation as you have to put it if you didn't use anything else before. Woo! Right now it already looks a little bit better. That yellow tone is a little bit more concealed.
Yeah, I feel like I definitely look a bit more alive.
Okay. Normally I do the concealer first because when you apply the foundation after, because you correct the color first, your skin looks everything the same tone instead of being a really lighter area underneath the eyes or where you want to conceal. The concealer is a more beige tone, it will be a little bit lighter than your skin tone at the moment, I think, but it will help to conceal the veins around the eyes, so this is really important. This is a ivory one, it will be the lighter color of this collection. Put a little bit under the eyes. As you see, I think at the moment, if you don't have like really fancy brushes to do this, you can always apply with your hands if they are clean.
But do you think if I wanted, could I apply this with a sponge?
Yeah, with a beauty blender or a smaller concealer brush.
Okay.
If you like, you can also apply the concealer on top of the lid, just to help to conceal all the color And when you apply the eyeshadow, it will help to set the eyeshadow in place. Sometimes when you are a little bit in a rush, you don't want to use the eyeshadow primer, you can do the concealer. If you mattify a little bit, it will give the same effect basically, okay?
I feel like every time that I put concealer, I feel like maybe I don't set it properly, but I feel like it always like creases a lot. So it just, instead of making me
Look better,
it just makes me look like I'm...
So normally what I do
really
is
tired.
we put the concealer, blend it really nicely. You look up and at that moment, or you just put setting spray while it's really wet, the product, or you just bake a little bit the product with the translucent powder. Looking up, so the crease doesn't go that way.
Okay.
So
Makes sense.
Yeah, basically it's the best way to prevent that. So I'm just going to highlight this center area and around the lips, because you have a little bit of darker spots here.
Yeah.
Probably because of the sun. When we have this central area highlighted, all of our face looks way more fresh and youthful, because around the eyes is where you look a little bit more tired, and you have if you have that area concealed properly, you look a little bit better and even more beautiful, okay? Foundation, you have the Naked Skin from Urban Decay, number 3. It's a lighter shade. For those that don't know, this foundation is buildable, so if you want a really light, fresh look, just put a tiny bit of it, and it's buildable, so as long as you put it, it will always continue to give more camouflage effect. You add your beauty blender, or the brush that you have, it's important. It gives a better effect to the skin. So around the eyes. I know that you don't like a really heavy foundation, so
not at all.
I'm going to put as light as I can, but concealing at the same time. As you see around the eyes, I just put a little, and then I blend with the larger size on the sponge. I think in terms of foundation, we are basically done. You look fresh and
uniform.
Yes. We are doing now the translucent powder. This one is from MAC. This is the Light Plus, I guess. I don't know what this means. Let's just put a little bit just to mattify the skin. So I'm just going to apply with a larger brush. You can apply also with the sponge, but because it's wet, it will probably give like a stain to the skin. So I'll just put on the brush, and it will be a little bit looser. It will give a more natural effect.
So, and what brush is that?
This is a powder brush. It's a larger one. Normally you can use this for foundation in powder or translucent powder. So, T-zone, it's really, really important.
Yeah, I'm like really oily on my forehead.
Those lines that we were talking about earlier, they are starting to appear.
Yeah.
So right now I'm going to ask you to look up while I'll put a little bit underneath, okay?
Yeah.
So do this also on top of the eye, because on the lid normally it's a little bit greasy and it starts to create the lines. So we have this from Yves Saint Laurent. This would be for a lighter skin tone. It's like a brownish grey. You have the highlighter. It has just a tiny bit of shimmer. If you like a little bit more, you can also use another highlighter on top of this. So for this I will use a smaller brush. You can use this for blush as well. But as you see, it has this angular shape. Normally I start at the ears. Take the excess off. You don't want to stain the skin, okay? And I work here as I work on the eyes, because you have to blend the edges of the contour so it doesn't look fake. If you have a line, everybody will know that it's contour, it's not your face, not naturally. So
and I definitely want to look a bit more natural, not like a
and
graffiti.
you have a measure like almost 2 fingers from the nose here. It's where you finish to blend. You can do a touch up around the forehead just to give a little bit of shape. So just put a little bit there. It will help to give almost a more oval shape. A little bit here also. Just work along the way and down.
And to create that dimension.
Yes, of course. You feel nice?
I'm feeling it.
So for the highlighter, normally I put it with my finger, so it will create a more luminous effect. Sometimes the brush tends to put the powder in too many places. I just want here, so I'm going to put with my
Ring finger?
ring finger. Sorry.
We are learning these words as we go.
Yes. Always like to do a little bit on top of the cheekbone and a little bit close to the arch of the brow, so it gives a more unified light. You can always intensify a little bit, but like this already looks really nice. So skin, it's basically done. We'll start to play with the eyes. Yeah, you have 2 palettes here that I love. This one from Charlotte Tilbury. Yes, sorry.
La Dolce Vita.
Ooh, because you asked the brown, I think we have really beautiful, deep, rich browns here we can use.
Yeah.
And we can use also the highlighter in here, it's really nice. And we have a deeper color here to create an emphasis in the outer corners, in Naked 3 from Urban Decay also, this one.
Yeah.
Probably we'll going to use this, but I'm going to show you as we go, okay? So with the brush that comes with the Naked 3, we have a more spatuled side on this. You can apply the eyeshadow with this side and to blend a little bit with the fluffier side, okay? If you have just a brush to blend, it's better because normally they are a bit thicker. I'm going to start with this medium brown, a richer brown. It's amazing, like a coppery.
Yes, and my mirror looks disgusting. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Let's forget this, okay? Why it's all...
Yeah, it just fell on the floor.
Amazing then, amazing. So let's begin. So I'm going to apply in the center of the lid. You're just going to apply all over. This is something that you can recreate with any other colors. You can do Smokey with the more neutral colors also, so for me this is always an easier way to do a smoky eye that doesn't take that much time. So just apply all over the lid, open for me. If you look in front of you, you'll see that the color is just applied until the crease, the natural crease, okay?
I'm just going to grab my small mirror so I can have a look at what she's doing. Yeah, okay, I'm saying.
You see?
Yeah.
So just intensify a little bit more because we want that sultry, smoky eye effect. So you have to start with a really deep, rich color.
So she's going to do one eye on camera, and then off camera she's finishing the other one, and then we'll come back to show the
Final result.
of the makeup, and she will do like my hair.
Okay, so with the other side of the brush, I'm going to just blend the outer corners, all the edges of the eyeshadow that we put first. Basically, you just do like small circles, small tiny touches like this. Let me just go a little bit here. Just continue to blend. What is normally your concern in terms of this? Why do you feel it's difficult, or?
I feel like I can never create the intensity that I'm after. I feel like it always looks really blended,
Okay.
and kind of grayish,
Okay.
instead of looking like I want it to look intense,
Okay.
but not like a line.
Okay.
But yeah, so I feel like I struggle a little bit to find that in between of looking intense, but not a line.
Okay.
That makes
So,
sense.
what we can try to do today is you can look in the mirror so you can see what I was meant. To continue this color a little bit further, as long as the line has the lash line effect, you blend it towards the outer corners, but just to give a deeper, almost like a smoky eyeliner effect without being a line at the edges, okay? And then what I would recommend to do it would be a lighter at the center, like a hollow eye, and the darker area to create that depth at the crease. I'm going to put the same color. See how do you feel like this, but I think like with a more cat eye effect, because of the shape of your eye naturally. If you do this, would give a little bit more definition. And then you blend like this, just to maintain that shape without being like a line underneath. It looks more natural if you want to sell it like that. It's not natural, but it doesn't look that.
I understand what you mean.
Like this, you are creating the shape of the crease on this side, and you are correcting the shape of the eye. So your eye leans a little bit down, and like this, you are creating a line, an illusionary line upwards. Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
So in terms of the shape, would be something like this. Okay. Because like this, you are giving the effect that the shadow, it's the natural shape of your eye and your bone structure.
It's just more elongated.
Yeah. Okay.
Elongated.
Now I'm going to accentuate the light. So normally I would do the lighter color with my ring finger also. It helps to the heat from the finger to make the eyeshadow pop a little bit more. I'm going to use the trick from the Naked Tree, okay? It gives like a hollow effect. And then we are going to intensify that contrast with the darker color, okay? So, with the same brush, the spatula side, we are going to apply the darker color at the outer corners first.
And now we have police. I swear I didn't kill anyone. I'm innocent.
Are you sure?
Yes. I might kill some people on my sleep.
I don't know what you mean, sorry.
Yes. Maybe one day I'll reveal all my secrets.
I'm just going to put the darker eyeshadow and blend it towards the crease. So now we are blending the darker color with the medium brown that we applied first.
Like what I'm saying?
To give a more defined look, you can blend from the outer corner to the inner corner. So here you will have a more concentration of the darker color.
And then
But
it goes.
We are using just Priscilla's brushes, so
Yeah, so I need to find a way to replicate this.
So just to create a more depth, I'll just add without blend right here, okay? You have to do it in phases, okay? So
Yeah, we create the blended part first and then we intensify it again with the same color.
Yeah.
Got it. Yes.
You see?
I like this.
Just put as close to the lashes as you can. But of course, because we are going to apply the black pencil, we'll blend then the black pencil with this eyeshadow, okay?
Makes sense. I wish everyone did like this when they look at me, but that never happens.
So,
Sometimes I do that. When I look at myself in the mirror.
yeah.
Not often though.
This one is from Urban Decay Perversion. It's the best eye pencil in the world. For Smokey,
Urban
for a
Decay,
line.
if you want to sponsor, hit me up.
Yes, I work for you. I don't understand why I don't have this for free. So basically I'm going to put this at the waterline. With the same brush, you just go close to the waterline and try to blend the pencil with the eyeshadow, because it will give like a more smoky effect also underneath, okay? So you can do the same if you like, just to create a more defined shape at the eye.
Yeah, on the top as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I need that.
A sad eye shape.
Oh, like for the hooded eyes.
Hooded eyes, for hooded eyes, I'm so sorry.
You always need to lift.
Yes.
Lift.
So if you apply the black on top, just at the outer corner, it will give that effect. And it already creates that definition without adding the black too much.
Ooh,
So now you just,
looking fine.
of course, to give that cat eye look with the smoky effect, you just blend the black from where you put it
Outwards.
Yes. Now you can apply just a tiny bit more of the darker one at the corner, just to give that final touch. Some people like to do the also the darker color at the beginning of the eye. Normally that works beautifully for larger eyes, because Priscilla doesn't have like really big eyes and they are a little bit hooded, as she said. This wouldn't work the same, so this shape, it's the one that works the best for her eye shape, also for mine. The last touch would be with a smaller brush. It doesn't have to be this angled one, it can be like a spatula as the other one, but I don't have any clean actually at the moment. I'm just going to put the highlighter at the inner corner, okay? So I'm going to use the highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury. Just a little bit on both sides, so you have you have enough product to apply that lighter effect. So just do this small V at the inner corner, and if you like to intensify the effect of the light, you can also put at the center of the lid, as we applied the other one first, just to give the final touch of light to the eye. Right at the center. So when Priscilla opens the eye, it gives like a sultry but luminous finish at the same time.
I like that.
It's the same that you applied when you do your own
Oh
makeup.
yeah.
It's the same. It's the same. I understand. So just to finish this up, I'm going to tame the brow.
Okay.
So we have this product from also Urban Decay Brow Tamer. It's tinted, so it's like a gel with a brush. It helps to put the hair where you want it, and it gives like almost like a small mascara brush. Okay, so normally what I do, I like to brush it upwards. Okay, mascara that you can put in yourself, probably it's easier. It's also from Urban Decay, it's called Perversion. I love the primer that they put before. It works like magic for my lashes. It's like it's called Subversion, and I put it first and then the mascara. As you know, or probably not, I'm in London visiting my sister for Christmas.
Yeah, since I couldn't go back home,
So
my
here we
home
are.
came to me basically.
So here we are. When we finish, we are going to call our mother. She's going to be like really upset because I think she's asleep on the sofa.
Yeah, I think she fell asleep while we were doing this.
So let's do the other side.
So off camera, my sister finished my 2 eyes. I'm feeling extremely sexy. I really like the result. It really kind of gives my eyes like it's more like cat eye type of thing, and I feel like I almost look like a different person. The only thing that's left to do is
Blush and lips, basically. That's it. We have these 3 blush palettes from Sleek. You have 3 colors. I think today, because of the color that we did on the eyes, we are going to use the medium one.
okay.
It will be like a corally color with highlight effect. So this one calls for Upur.
We have no idea how it's pronounced. I might insert it here
Yeah, probably.
if my editing skills are at that level.
So just a tiny bit. Take the excess. Ta-da! Smile a little. Yeah, I'm just going to put a little color on the lips. I was going to use the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. The color is Stockholm. Stockholm.
I feel sophisticated.
Sexy Stockholm. Okay, so if you have a lip pencil that matches the lipstick, it would be better. But Priscilla has so much makeup, you know,
So many utensils, so
Yeah.
many.
everything. It's amazing. A woman can survive until almost the age of 30 without almost any makeup. I don't understand.
I like to think of myself as an animal.
Just for an extra pop, I'm just going to do something a little bit unexpected. I'm just going to pick the highlighter we used for the eyes and put it a little bit at the center of the lip with the ring finger. Just to give it a little bit of glow, a more festive look. Because Priscilla doesn't really own any metallic lipstick. We can do this. I think we are done. I don't know how you feel.
I need to check myself in the mirror.
Yeah.
Just a moment. Yes, I have a mirror over there.
You like it?
Yes, I do.
Hmm?
I do like the lips as well.
Acho que a cor vai bem sem ser muito castanho.
We have the Portuguese happening.
Sorry. So let's do the hair.
Yes.
I was thinking like a more wavy thing.
And
give
then,
a more.
yeah, we'll do it off camera because this video is going like already too long.
Okay.
So
Just
let's
give
do
it a
it
second.
off camera and then we'll come back. So
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. So guys, we're just finishing up the look. So my sister already made me these beautiful wavy loose curls on my hair. How are you feeling about this look, Veronica?
I think you're just smoking hot.
Smoking hot, I like that.
I think it looks amazing on you actually.
So how are we feeling about the hair? You think it's done?
I think so, yes. Just putting a little bit of serum just to keep that golden locks really super healthy. Okay.
Yes. Oh, and by the way, I dyed my hair today, so if you feel like you see a slight difference in coloration, that's due to that. It was meant to be a bit more fiery red, not as red as my sister's, but more of a kind of
like a coppery
color. So it's kind of in between what I used to have and what I intended to have, but I'm still quite pleased. Okay, so yeah, so this is the final look. So my sister is going to do like a little close-up with the light more hitting my face more directly.
Yes.
So you can see the colors on my eyes a bit more. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the look. So let's do the close-ups now.
Yeah, we finished. Let's do this.